Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna have per customer request, I'm gonna have to show you what we can do to improve the quality of the reed. This is a reed. I usually myself only use a Duduks. Used to have them for a long time and kind of get used to them, and Duduk in key A is my favorite Duduks. But this video is not about Duduks, and we'll get to Duduks on a second video. This Duduks is about reeds. What to do if the reed doesn't perform the way it should be, and there's some steps can't be taken to improve the sound of the reed. But again, whatever I'm gonna show you is highly suggested to be done by professional only, but you can try, but with a great caution, because you don't want to ruin your reed. These reeds, these three reeds, these A Duduk reeds, I choose because from what I see when I pick it up from the master, if you see this side of the reed, if you see inside, you see what the master does when he makes the reed. He takes the metal bar or drill or whatever you want to use it for, heat it up. Actually, I have one already been hitting for 15 minutes now, and he just burn it inside for probably first half inch, maybe less than half inch. He burned it inside, and as you can see, this reed inside, it's not burned good enough. But let's take a look at this reed. I don't know if you can see from the side. I'm trying to focus the camera as much as I can. If you see from inside, this reed is burned pretty good, and surprisingly, and not surprisingly, this reed actually plays better than these three. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little trick what the reed making masters does. So this is a secret they don't want to share, but I'm gonna go ahead and more you go into this Duduk stuff, more things you find out. And today I want to share some stuff because I have a request from a customer who said his reed actually lose the sharpness of the sound, and if there's anything he can do to make it more as more enjoyable, so he can have clear sound, sharp sound out of the reed when you use it. So this one, I'm not going to do anything. This one already been burned enough, and this is a very good playing reed. And like I said, if you have a reed which plays and you're very happy with it, do not alter, do or mess with it. You're going to make it worse. It's about the reeds which, like, I think out of the bunch of 8 reeds I have, these 3 doesn't really have the sound I want it to have, that sharp, clear sound. So all of them, not surprisingly, all of them is not burned inside. Look, you can look here. You see the white, and again, compare with this one. Look how good burn this got and how much this have inside. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna need today, we're gonna need a little bit of oil. It's oil I use. You can use olive oil. Olive oil will be just fine. I have a lighter, pliers, and I have what I did previously before I started the video, to don't waste the time. Actually, I take these reeds, which needs to be heated up with this bar and burned inside. I'm going to show you a little bit later. So you need a drill bar, which is freely kind of fits right in the diameter of the reed. See, it's perfectly, it has a little plate, that's fine. We'll just roll it side by side and have it burned all the way. I would prefer a little bit bigger one, but every reed has a little, they don't really, like this one has a smaller hole, this one a little bit bigger hole. So this one, you see, this one is precisely going in, there is almost no play. And so anyway, what we need, a little bit of oil, a lighter, pliers. So what I did previously, I soak these inside and flip them upside down. Here, I have 2 of them here, soaking. For what I am doing that, I'm doing that because I want the oil to, this part of a cane, a reed, absorb the oil a little bit. Like you just dump it in the oil and pull it upside down and just leave it in upwards position here. So I already done these. There's no need to do it again. And I've been heating this. She actually used the hinge, old hinge I have. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger diameter than my drill bit here. And I'm gonna show you how to improve your reed in case of your reed is not playing good enough. So you wanna be careful. So I'm taking the pliers, taking my old hinge, it's heated up, it's pretty much heated up, taking my reed, which I want to burn, and take a look. See? Got a smoke coming out, very good. Well, do it again, just wait it for maybe 5-10 seconds. See? Inside. Beautiful. So I'm putting that back in. Make sure I'm keeping the temperature, giving a little bit more fire. So this one got burned inside. And from what else you can do when you're done with the drill bit or the piece of metal you use, you shut it off and you want to burn this surface right here, and you just keep it right like this because it's hot. See? Burned. Perfect. Don't want to overdo it, just a little bit. It's very hot, you see? This is what you want to do. So the reeds already absorb a little bit oil. I burn it inside. Maybe I want to give it a little bit more, kind of. And you know, there's another thing when these all these reeds undergo this process. I don't know, maybe the master didn't burn like hot, or didn't use, maybe he used one drill to do 5-6 reeds, and the last ones he didn't really burn them good enough. But these will give the strength to the reed. Your reed, when it absorbs the oil and you got it heated up and burn it, it become harder. It won't crack, it won't deform. So besides, you're definitely gonna get a better sound out of it. I'm pretty sure, because I did a lot of experiments myself, and I just want to share it with you. So let me do the second one here. Again, inside, I already absorbed this in the oil previously. I put it in a, like this one, upright position, have the oil soaked inside of the cane a little bit here. And again, I'm gonna take and burn it. Okay, very nice. Twist it a little bit. Okay, do it a little bit more on each side. Make sure it's evenly down. If your bit or a hinge or metal you use is too hot, some masters heat it up so much it takes few seconds, just in and out. It's so hot you don't want to overburn it because you're going to damage the reed. You don't want to overdo it. Like this is not too hot, so I'm holding it for a little bit. Make sure all the sides get, see, evenly burned. Like it's not very hot, otherwise I would have just taken me a few seconds. This would take the master. He leave it for, heat it up for a really long time and just goes really quick with a lot of reeds. So here we go, even up. Okay, so it says dark inside, and what we do, we just want to burn very little this upper surface right here. So we just turn it upside down and touch it the hot surface for a couple seconds. Just hold it. See? Nicely burned and done. So just gonna put it back. It's hot. And pliers back in. So the other thing you can do to make the reed, let's say if the reed is getting hardened, or it's a reed because of the humidity, a reed which is soft or medium can turn into the hard reed in a humid environment. This is always the case. Duduk players have probably 4, 5, 6 different reeds. They use one in a humid environment. It's very soft reed because soft reed will become a medium or hard in a soft, humid environment. And there's something you can do. You can again take very little oil, very little here. Apply it here on both sides. Just take this cap off. Apply the oil here on both sides. And then put the cap in, but leave the adjuster out. Put the cap in. And from far away, not close, so you don't burn you don't burn anything here. From far away, you do it with the lighter and just do it one quick. It will change the color a little bit. You can take it off with like a sandpaper, very, very, very fine sandpaper if you want, but you can just repeat the process. This will soften the reed. You have to do it for a few seconds. You do not want to overdo it. You can even do it the lips side. Just hold it upside down and do a little bit here. Make sure you don't burn it. And this reed actually, the cap needs to be on, keep down. And after you finish this process, even you heat it up, make sure you leave it on for 20-30 minutes. You don't want to use it because it forms, it will change the shape of the distance between the two lips, so you don't want to overdo it. And again, if you have a reed, like if I have a reed, which is, these are my reeds, they're perfectly fine, they're burned, and not, even if the reed doesn't have that burn, but it plays a good, do not mess with it. Don't adjust it, don't alter with it, don't play with it, because this is actually a B, A, and you can use it for A and B Duduk. A little bit flexible reed. I think I even use it on a C Duduk and it works. Sometimes, you never know. But this is one of I want to share with you about the reeds. And again, everything needs to be done. I highly suggest it to take a very, very good caution when you're doing this, and this preferably needs to be done by a professional, so you don't want to damage your reed. And but if it plays good, do not alter, do not. Masters usually do everything to get max out of the reed. So okay, in this video I just wanted to share this little tip how to make the reed, which probably has a little bit dull sound, or sound is not clear, or it's not playing good enough, to make it play better. And on the next video I'm going to show you what you need to do for a Duduks. This is first two is my old A Duduks. That's the only Duduks I have. These are actually a B, H, and C, which is going to the customers. So again, we're gonna see you in the next videos, because over time there is something needs to be done with a Duduk inside, and I'm gonna share with you on the next video. Stay tuned, and good luck on a Duduk journey. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a email, or contact directly with the Facebook, or just leave a comment. So I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. And thank you very much. We'll see you in our next videos.